Welcome back to Spirit of the Island, everyone. This is episode 5 with Mirielle. We're continuing our week of celebrating the full release of this game, and we are going to eat something before we go too much further. Just start with the apples. I know, I might just grab myself some more apples while I'm at it. See if any of these need... Nope, none of these are ready to go. Actually, they sparkle when they're ready to go. I don't know why I'm checking them. We will find ourselves another couple of apples. I need... This episode we are going to head into the mines in order to... Alright, let's just eat those. We're good, let's not eat any more of them. Drink our water. And I guess before we go anywhere, we could fill those bottles up to make sure we had a ton of space in our pack. Because as big as this new backpack is, it's still not big enough. Rightio, let's go. So I have 2 apples and 2 fruit salads. One of the things I was always curious about in here was just how deep this mine goes. So I might, in the name of science, see if we can get a lot further, and maybe I'll see if I can find what material I need in order to get a better pickaxe. And we won't sprint unless I have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to avoid all of these opportunities early in the caves, and I'm just going to see what's deep in the cave because I've never actually travelled deep in the cave before. We may have to beat up this bat. We'll see if it leaves us alone. If it does, it can live. Alright, it's not going to leave us alone. Oh! This is where we get the cassava seeds. Kill the bats. I gotcha. Oh! Alright, well what's in this part of the cave is like better stuff. What's that? Okay. There's a big mean monster in this part of the cave. Oh dear. Recovering. Oh man, I am too. Alright. Well, in that case, you know what? While my health is so shonkily low, I'm going to go and mine the safe parts of the cave. But now I know what's in there, and my weapon did almost nothing to it, so we definitely need something bigger. I know, I'm going to need a bigger sword, right? We're so going to have to get some ore for that. Alright, only one way to do it. Not with the axe. I'm thinking you're going to get better stuff from further down, but... let's just get what we can here and just work our way through. I know this really bothers me. Won't let me pick it up. It's okay. That's the stuff I didn't pick up last time, I think. It's just gradually decaying. Alright, it looks like I'm getting some gold ore out of this. I think gold is one of the things I need for my weapon and tool upgrade. So that might be our next goal, is we'll improve that. And we won't pick on any monsters for a little bit. Alright, how we gone for this? Red ore. Beautiful ore that contains excellent minerals. Inexperienced miners often break them by mistake during extraction. So maybe I need to get more. Okay, so it's worth 15 in its raw form. Craft ingots as well as other materials. I'm pretty sure I need silver for making some of my weapons with. So we're going to have to try that stone and ditto with gold. Iron is what we're really here for. And here I was thinking you'd caught your breath already. Have an apple. I know, right? See, she recovers quicker when you feed her. That was a really quick escalation too of power with that phantom. I definitely need better combat skills. I know, I'm watching my health thinking, is 30 hit points enough to take on that bat? And do I really need any more cassava seeds? Oh, she looks thirsty. Let's give her a drink. That red ore is the same, I think. The nice thing though with the new backpack is I can now go mining without having to my mining has improved. Man, I hope so. Is that the reason maybe I'm getting more ore out? Possibly. I don't know, I should check that. While she catches her breath. I don't think she's catching her breath while I'm in here. Everything seems to freeze. Okay. Skills. Mining. Yeah, mining action costs 25% less stamina. And your chance to find silver and gold improves by 10%, and each effect stacks with each new level. So we now have a 30% better chance of finding silver and gold, and the chance to find colourful ore goes up 10%. I still haven't worked out what to do with it though. So foraging. Every level unlocks new recipe. Oh. Okay, cooking. Every level unlocks new recipes. Oh, we so have to do more of this. Fishing. Yep. Okay, I'm getting the message. We need to unlock more stuff. Exploration, items and recipes. Combat. Yep. Social. Better trade deals. Electronics. Level up by crafting the items. Helps build and maintain different devices. Okay, so maybe I get more recipes out of that too. Crafting, ditto. Alright. I know, it should work that way, but... let's just give her a minute to recover. I want to work out how to make... okay. Oh, but I can build them. Firewood, stone and a wood log. And a camping kit. For camp tents. Tents can be placed anywhere. They don't break, but only... they do break with time. They do not break with time, but only if you destroy them. Use camp tents to sleep and save your progress. So you don't have to come back every day. Alright, we might have to do that. And ditto... no, campfire. Used for cooking. Alright. So maybe I can make fruit salads at a campfire as well, just the apple and cherry salads. That might be a good option. I want to pick up whatever that is. I don't know how to do it. Maybe if I hack it again. No, okay. It won't let me pick it up. It's just going to annoy me. It'll probably be gone when I next log in. That's okay. So if I went out of the game and back in, that item might actually come back or go. Green ore and copper ore. Beautiful. Now, can I... Oh, look at that. Right mouse and push. And then you can see what you're missing behind each of these things. Oh, I like that. That is so good. So I think that was new with the last update. It's definitely a little bit disconcerting. I prefer to be able to see my character a bit more, but that's nice. Nice to be able to do that. Mouse follow would be good, but this is nice. Okay. So what I'm thinking, I think I'm a very, very bad character driver, and I should be giving her more chances to do stuff. I wonder if the rocks come back if you destroy them. So these are iron ore rocks. I bet the little brown ones are supposed to be copper ore rocks. Let's check that theory out. Back at the homestead. So it looks like too that little "you can build here" option comes up on your property when you're on your property. But this, if my theory is right, this will be copper. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, now we can work out what we're getting. Alright, well in that case I'm just going to mine my way back and we're going to build a ton of copper because we need that for our electronics station. It's 1300 in the afternoon. I don't know why she's sleepy. Possibly, but I don't remember when I woke up either, so... She may have a really good reason for being sleepy. Alrighty. The silver is done. Let's pull that out. My bag is full. Well, that's not a surprise. Let us pop... I'm going to just grab this gold, and we're going to have the gold, but I will put all of these other things over, so we've got a vague idea of how much we've got. What do I need to do to this? I don't know. There's so much about this game I don't know. Alright, we're going to make some gold stuff. Alright, I need firewood. Yeah, well, that would be logical. Okay, let's just put the leftover gold ore away. So we had a little bit. Alright, what I want to find out is over here what weapon improvements I can make. So, I've got my iron. No, I don't have my iron. I've just got an ordinary pickaxe. So I need wood logs, iron ingots, and a pack of nails. And you know what? I'm not far off that. What about... So, and also crafting... No, okay, so down here we have silver. So I could just bypass my iron stuff and go straight to silver. Except I don't have leather. Alright, so the next step up then is going to have to be that. Now this is a normal machete, isn't it? Alright, we're going to let this girl get some sleep as soon as I put some iron on to cook. So drop that over. Grab our iron. And we've still got our firewood on us. So that's pretty good. I know, I've got my chests in the wrong spot. That's going to keep it busy. Is that Because I used up all my firewood. No, it's because I used up all my iron ingots. Rightio. Time to let this girl get some sleep. She can have 12 hours. Because I want to get as close to dawn as I can. I'm going to have a coffee while I do that. Alrighty. There we go. Let's go this way. I have a bunch of crops. How much space have I got? Not enough. Let's just do a couple of things over here first. We'll grab out our iron ingots. That is a ton of iron ingots. Pleased to see it. I am going to put it away just for the minute because I want to sort myself out first. I'm going to grab our silver ore. We might as well have some of that. And make ourselves some more silver bits. Rightio. Then we're going to put that back, of course. Alright, so the next thing we have is our copper, because we've got a massive amount of that. I was going to put some crafting bits away so that I could... Right, that's... Wait, right, that can go. That can go. I'm going to assume shells eventually get used for crafting. Maps do. I need to make some bigger boxes. That's right, we'll do that. I think we have enough space though. So I've got this coffee. And I have these carrots. And I have this wheat. Actually, I want to check in the build and see what we need to build something bigger. So it looks like we can, while we're here, we'll dump the cassava seed in. Thank you, Mr. Bat. Rightio. It looks like we can almost... No, we can definitely do some vegetable salads. We'll go do that. And I wanted to plant these flowers before they all rotted. That's right. Because, I mean, what better than to plant things in the rain? We can do this thing. Small salads. I love how it shows you the maximum you can have too. That's pretty good. Alrighty. What's in my backpack? It's a game we like to play. Coffee beans and wheat. Now, B for build. Into the mechanics. I want to know what I need to grind stuff up. So there's our solar panels. That's probably what we need for our coloured ore, isn't it? Alright, so some of this needs better farming. What else can I do to improve the farming? Okay, first things first. We need a mill. Turns wheat to flour, sugar cane into sugar, and rice grains into processed rice. So maybe I don't need to process the coffee. What do I need for it? Crafting level 3, which I've got. So I need to get into my electrical parts. Right, gotcha. Let's go do that. And I may need more than one of these. That's possibly not what I want to do with that. Alright. I thought I saw something that said blue shard. Yes. Alright, electrical eye requires copper ingots and duct tape. I need a ton of duct tape. Let's make that our focus for the day. Plant fibre and fat. I may need a boat sooner rather than later, and it may have to be one of the cheap boats just to get me to the island that was mentioned that had fat on it. Actually, I also want to have a look at what it takes to build a beehive, which is in farming. And how do I make these? Okay, so my farming's going to go up to 2, and then it's a relatively easy thing to make these barns. Alright, beehive. Farming 3. Vinewood planks. Do I know how to make those yet? No. So these are gifts I can give people, so it goes like that. Okay. Alright, fishing rod, wooden plank, rope, and nails. Let's go make ourselves one of these. I know, I'm frustrated because I can't do anything. We're good. There we go. We need our planks. We need our nails. We need our rope. Let's go and make a fishing rod on this bench. Right, now the next thing we're going to try and work out how to make is duct tape. For that I need plant fibre and fat. Right, well, do we have a scythe? And can you get fat off fish? That's the other thing I want to know. Alright, the first thing I'm looking for is, alright, iron. We're going to upgrade all of our stuff. So I'm just going to grab my axe. We're going to go and grab ourselves some logs and denude our entire property. The tree's like, if you're going to chop me down, I'm not giving you anything. Okay, tree, fine. Have it your way. So we need a lot more bottles. We need a lot more, everything. But the thing we most need is fat and, duct tape. I know I keep forgetting to shake them before I chop them down. So I'm missing out on apples here, left, right and centre. And I wanted to try to experiment with that house to see if it needed wood planks and nails. Along with our everything else. I know, it's thirsty work chopping down these trees. There we go. Now I have apples. I can probably turn them into cherry salad or fruit salad in a minute. We might do that before we, there's our veggie salad. Let's grab these cherries out before they go off. And we'll turn them into sliced fruit. There we go. So that'll give us 9 of those, and I think that might be important. Let's just drink our water. And we'll eat our salad. Okay, that was pretty good. And we will make... What am I doing? Oh, I wanted to see about coffee as well. We'll just see if I've got enough. Okay, well... Again, I'm probably going to have to make myself another advanced cooking thing. Alright. What am I doing? I'm going to take this fishing rod for a run. We're going to see how that works. Because I'm still, as looking down at my hit points, I'm still recuperating. Alright. I need fishing bait. Okay. Fish bait requires worms and fat. And I am going to have to use worms and fat. Oh, so annoying. Alright. Fine, in that case. I have 3,000. I'm going to spend it on flowers. And I don't mean on... I'm just going to go put a few things away. I don't mean on raw flowers either. I mean on pop them away, pop them away, pop that away. Got the oil away. I'm just going to stick this in here because it's annoying me. It's in the way. Oh, we want to keep that running. So basically the next thing we've got rock that can turn into brick, but I might just go with the copper ore. And we might put the silver ingot away. So when we do get to use these, we are actually going to have a fair amount of them to use. Just grab out the firewood. Oh no, I've got it on. It's fine. I'm going to make some copper ingots. I know, I'm used to actually operating with more. Looks like I ran out of, yep. Alrighty. Did I do my iron? I did. So what we're going to do first thing is we're going to grab this and we're going to upgrade our axe and our pickaxe and everything else that we can. So I want to make an iron axe. And I want to make an iron pickaxe. And I want to make an iron shovel. And then I guess I want to make an iron hammer. I know. That felt quicker, but it probably wasn't any quicker than if I just waited for it to do its thing. There we go. Okay. The machete doesn't seem to upgrade. I could make a lot of basic keys. Why don't I just make 10? And that should keep me busy for a little bit. Alright, now what I want to do next is make flowers, and I want to put them alongside this road. So I suppose I should look at the kinds of roads that I can make. Alright. So basic road is cost me coins, crafting 1. So that cost me stone. That cost me brick. Stone road is decorative. We really want to go much better. Do we get fancier roads? No. So we get normal roads. The basic road, no, I don't do wooden planks. I'm actually thinking that that looks kind of pretty, and you could put your sidewalk like that beside it. That might be nice. Just so your sidewalk is more, looks like the sidewalk's just made out of the same thing, you're just choosing different styles. So it's all stone. Your basic road is all stone. And we're going to make it touristy, so it's not really practical. I like this, and then you could side it with that, because I mean that would give you the contrast, and that reminds me more of a road. So we could indeed do that, although that's pretty too, but that requires brick. No, we could do that. And then have alright, so we're going to have to start on the decorating. So what I'm thinking is we might go get our bricks, because I've got a ton of stone anyway. And I want to put the flowers alongside them, is my thought. I'm going to need another furnace. Duct tape, stone and wooden planks. Alright, we'll put the iron ingots away. Just for the minute. Oh, there's bound to be a ton of stuff I need to do with it. We'll grab out the stone. see. I was gonna... Oh, that's right. We're turning that into brick. Because it's pretty, right? I need my firewood. I'm out of firewood. Well, we're all very lucky then, aren't we? I can do my pavements instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some brick. So grab that, put that away. Keep the stone. Grab the brick. Oh, I need to go sell some tools. Let's go sell a few things. I know, what I want to do is plant flowers, and I want to then have them beside the road. And maybe I should clear some of these rocks out while I'm at it. It looks like, too, we're recuperated on our health, so we can delve deeper into the mine. But I'm not ready yet, because I don't think that machete is going to be up to snuff. So the other thing we need to do... Let me just grab 2. I know, I saw some vines that I hadn't... Oh, hi, John. Hey, kid, you know something interesting? While not everyone feels comfortable talking to me, I'm happy that people in Malu here respect their elders. Take Tala, for example. I believe she's my age, and she's respected by everyone. Just so you know, I do feel comfortable talking with you. We must respect the older generations. When I have a house, first thing I'll do is have you over to celebrate. You have helped me out a lot recently. I could help you build a house. Alrighty. I know, now we're starting to get into the decorating and the whatnotting. I need to go sell my tools. Jordan will be closed. I wonder if the witch buys tools. Let's find out. Hi. You've come here regularly, Mirielle. I'm still not used to talking to other people so often. Well, I said that, but don't feel special. If people knew you better, I'm sure they'd talk to you more. What? You really are curious. Sometimes I think you just say what people want to hear. Well, putting yourself in somebody else's shoes is a good quality to have. I like talking to you too. I mean, you distract me. I like her. So you know, when the weather's rainy and cold, these are my favourite days to get a good mystery book and just read the whole day. It is tempting, right? Ha ha ha. For sure, it's one of the best things to do. I do that every time I can. Is that true? I didn't expect that. I try to talk with other people about this, but they unfortunately every time they talk look at me in a weird way, or even look afraid sometimes. That's okay. Now, these little guys just got let out of school. I know, their teacher is a vampire. Only ever seen at night, and yeah, no, that was rubbish. You know what? I talked to that witch again, and I did not sell her anything. Let's go talk to her again. See if she's into pickaxes. So this is an iron hammer. Oh no, these are all iron. Wait, did I just... I made what I already had, because I'm dopey that way. Oh well, whatever. I don't need spares. Let's not sell something I need by mistake though, hey? Duplicates only. She does buy them, by the way, just so you know. Wow. Okay. Axe, shovel, fishing rod, pickaxe, hammer. Oh, I feel dopey now. But that's okay. We need to find somewhere where I can get hide and leather. What else can I sell the nice lady? I could sell her my salads. But I don't know if I want to sell my salads. Well, I guess I can sell half my salads. No, I'm not selling my salads. She's just going to have to be patient. Okay. You know what? I swear I met someone up here and I don't know who it is. It's bothering me because I know I met someone up here at one point. Wait. Did I pick up those keys? Oh, I left home without my keys. Alright, we'll have to go exploring and... What's that? Day 1, day 4, I met the herbalist. The pub owner, 14. The captain can build boats for me. She's beautiful and loves paintings. The doctor takes care of the entire town. I do not want to remember the first day I fainted. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, well that was a bust. Let's I ran into a lamppost. Oh, this is what happens when you stop me from looking where I'm going. Okay. Who's that? No, I'm pretty sure that's the doc. Okay, so we know her. And we know everyone's so far in the park. I know, it's just one of those things, I think. We know John. Oh, that bug is frightening me. I don't know how to get a bug net yet. I do know it's one of the new things added to the game though on full release. So I'm kind of looking forward to working out how that works. I know the music changes with a loud pop. Alright, I'm just trying not to run. Right, now what we're going to do is plant our flowers, build our paved road, and in general make a nuisance of ourselves. We may need to clear some of these boulders. We have a nice straight road leading down to the... Nah, why would we do that? Let us go into our build mode. Grab our... basic road of brick. Make 13 pieces of this, so... It's going to look pretty when it's done. It's just going to take me forever to do it. And it doesn't look like it does curves very well. Rightio, then we're going to grab our sidewalk of... Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. Right. So now I kind of know where I want to plant my flowers because I want to plant them on either side of that. Let's escape out of build mode. Alright, I need to get plant flower and my yellow flowers. Let's go. And we're going to just kind of maybe go white, yellow, red or something like that. Maybe put white in the middle. So we need our plant fiber. Let's grab this. Got our flowers. We need to plant them before they get all manky and horrible. What can I do with this? I can now use it as a chest. That's a gift in and of itself. I needed my crafting stuff. Let's grab these keys before I forget again. Oops, wrong button. And we'll grab that fibre as well. Looks like I'm going to be low on fibre. What did I need to build flowers with? That's it. All right. It's not something I can hack. Rightio. I understand. B. What did I say? Yellow, white, and red. Yes. Wait, what was that? Yep. Eventually I'm going to work my buttons out. Right, so that gets the flowers out of my backpack, I hope. Or it just means I need to gather a couple more. Let's go find some yellow, red and white flowers. I may narrow that road down to 2. 3's quite wide. Maybe that can be like a wide patch between the... Can I jump the fence? No. What? No, I can't jump the fence. Give me some apples, please. More apples. Thank you. I know, I'm just looking for a way out now. Because I should have gone out this way. Now, there are some flowers hiding over here. Alright, like those. Does that give me 3 red? 4 red. Typical. So we're looking at multiples of 3 when we go flower foraging. Nope, ate all of those. Alright, it looks like 2. It's time for me to sleep. As soon as I can work out how to get back into my property. We might try some sprinting. There you go. Sprinting because we're exhausted and need to go to bed. That makes perfect sense to me. Alright. Ooh, we do want those. 12 hours. Yep, that'll give me 6 AM. That's a nice time to get up. And we'll give her a nice boost in the morning. Here we go. 6 AM. That's a nice run. So she's got this energy regen boost happening from her nap. Let's see if it adds when she eats. Maybe not. I think maybe that's the salad. Let's go with the water because she needs that. Speaking of water, I wanted to see... Uh-oh, did I run out? I did. Oops. Radio. Let's grab this. We'll assign it 4. And hopefully when I fill it, it will automatically go to 4 again. Yes. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. I'm not seeing any fruit on my trees. They're not ready yet, clearly. Grab that. Did I just get... Right. Okay. Fix the abandoned house. Now, I keep threatening to go over there with wooden planks, nails, and my hammer. Let's see if that makes any difference to our chances. Something went bad. Probably my flowers. Right. I've got my wood. I've got my nails. Let's go see if that's all we need to fix this abandoned house with. So, we go out the front gate. Down to this... Ah, no. Well away from those bees. Down to this place here. And we follow the road down to the beach. We hang a left. Right if you're facing the screen. Oops, we don't go up there. Clearly. No, I've taken a wrong turn already. Hopeless. Okay, the cherry bushes don't look like they've recovered yet. You know what? We really need some fat. Let's, and to increase our combat skills. Looks like that. Beautiful. What do you mean my bag is full? You mean my bag is full? I see. It's because I didn't take the rock out of my... Alright, first we're going to go and we're going to see if we can fix this house. We need to take the high road. We need some of these white flowers too. Alright, how are we looking at white flowers now? Got 11 white flowers. One more will give me 12, which is a multiple of 3. Don't think I'm going to be that lucky though. Okay, that should give me 15. Which is a lot of flowers to plant, but... Right, and this should give me a gate. Knocks me over with my own gate. So I get the impression... Uh-oh. Oh well, that was sad. We'll have to come back for that. So it's definitely flower gathering day because that's what I can fit in my backpack. It is possible I should have... Okay, now. And now you're going to rain on my head. Alright, what about now? What if I use my pickaxe to clear this stuff away from the door? Uh-huh. Okay, so that almost looks like dirt. I should probably be using a shovel. So first clear the doorway. Yeah, that makes sense. And then... equipping the hammer, right? Okay, what if we use the axe to get the boards off? Okay, that works. Okay, now we're hammering away at the door. Or something. Oh, okay. Right, I see. There's more than one. So it wasn't so much what we had in our bag. Let me just eat something else, maybe some more fruit salad. Yeah, it was more sorry, I've got to change my equipment around. Ha! Quest updated, just a house. Oh! Talk to the pilot. Oh, thanks for saving me and clearing the outside of the house. Some pirates locked me inside because they said my prices were not fair. I've been stuck here for weeks and I'm almost out of food and water. Thank you very much. Oh, no worries at all. I'm glad you're safe now. I'm Mirielle. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Mirielle. Now I can go back to my airship and start travelling around the world again. Again, thanks for your help. I'll stop by and bring you some goods to sell from time to time. You can find me on the hill near your house, okay? Take care. New diary entry. Oh, that must mean I've met the last person to meet, yeah? No, people. Haha! The pilot. I'm at 100% because I rescued him. Oh, look. Okay. There we go. So we've now managed to, no, we don't want to go up there. So we've now managed to rescue the pilot. We've got some more flowers that we can plant, and then I'll sell whatever's left, if I can. And we've unlocked the secret of the house. That is what I want. Ow. I don't know if I've actually got any space for fat. No, I don't. I'm going to have to go and get the stuff that I left behind from the crabs too. All right. I know I was threatening to fix the house up, but I didn't need anything I thought I did. I just needed to look more carefully and notice things, which I didn't do. I'm not very good at that, I don't think. Alrighty. I am pretty pleased. So the house, so the hill by our house. Let me if I go onto my map. So does that mean this is unlocked now? I don't know. We're going to have to explore that. Is she tired? She's kind of tired. I had to come back to empty my pack. Because I've got all the things in here. Oh my. Alright, the duct tape can go in here. I need the fibre. The nails can go. The rope can go. Let's wander this way. I know, right? We've got the rock can go. Oh, I've got the planks. The bricks are already used up. I know. We've got to put this in. I've got the crab claws. Where did I end up putting them? I think I put them inside because they were meant to be used for medicines. Alrighty. So B for build. And we want to go for flowers. We want yellow while we can build them. And then we want white. And I want to build the white in a row. I notice it's costing me 50 per. So this is an expensive endeavour. So it will basically cost me 12 flowers to to make up the cost of each. I don't know if these come back if you take them away, so I'll just deal with them. And I've got stone on me now, so I can extend that path. Okay, just get that out of the way. And then I might just move myself. I know, I'll probably regret doing this. Anyway. I know, I have got my L plates on and everything. Alrighty. Let's go with landscaping. I want to do a sidewalk, that one, because it's pretty. So I want to start turning it. So I guess... And I've got to remember to clear it as I go, right? Okay, so we're going to build this again. It's annoying that I can't move the character when I'm building. It just is for some reason. Because then I could move out of my own way much more easily. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I need to use that. Can I? No. 7. Uh-oh. How do I move it once I've got it down? Oh dear. Nope. Alright, looks like I'm going to have a gap in my path. Well, that's irritating. Fine, I'll just... Maybe I can move it in build mode. Ah, let's try that. Okay, B for Bill. No, I can't move it in build mode. Alright, now I just need to move myself so I can see what I'm doing. Radio. Let's try again. Oh no, that gap in that sidewalk is going to drive me crazy. And so is that. That's the wrong colour. So, Oh no, it's not the wrong colour. Okay, we're right. I know, I'm having conniptions here. Alright, I can see what I'm trying to do. I'm not doing it terribly well. Let's escape out of that. Go 1. I just want to clear this out of the way without killing my plants. And I want to build, so I want this row of white flowers here. And I want to leave enough space for there to be a row of red flowers in behind it. Alright, so clearly I'm going to have trouble making some stuff. Right, it looks like it's kind of going to work. Except I'm a wonky. Why can't I fix this? I'm going to have to look it up, actually, and see how we go. Now, let us grab our 7. No, amateur hour. That's what this is. Oh, dear. We'll finish this day with her. She's nearly ready to sleep again, even though it's only 2 in the afternoon. I'm not sure what's wrong with her. But what we're going to do is we're going to build this path on this side. Because I'm not done with torturing myself yet. Okay. Okay. I know. It's annoying. I just... Ugh. Right, we are going to narrow it down to 1. It is kind of snapping too. It needs to go there, and then it needs to go here. And then I need to escape so I can move. Okay, so we're going to narrow this 3-step down to 2. I'm just going to try and visualize where it is. I might just kill some more rocks in a minute. Where are we? No, it's got to go to here. And I'm in the way. Of course I'm in the way. Mirielle, what are you doing, girl? Getting under your own feet. Alright, then I think the path goes through the rocks. So that might be the end of our road building for the moment. We need to go make some more bricks, which means I need some more trees. What's my backpack space like? Okay, let's empty that out. I know, I'm looking at the sleep meter thinking, she's really pushing it. I don't know if these are going to fit very well. It's just if these flowers are going to last till tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to say. So I might just dump them in here. I need 1 more of and 2 more of some. There we go. Oh, medicinal leaves. We're going to need that. That's actually a cooking thing though, so I might take that out of there and we'll pop it in here. So our crab claws go in. Our medicinal leaves go in. We've got our coffee, although it does look like it's going to go off if I'm not careful. So I might need to make some more plastic bottles. I know. Why don't we see if we can make some more fruit salads? They seem to be lasting fairly well. Yeah, sliced fruit. I think it only needs 1 of each, doesn't it? Yeah. So while that does that, and then I guess the next thing we need to make... we need to put our... Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to eat some of these or sell them. Oh, I wanted to... I know, that does it. I need another cook set. At least, if only just to be able to reference what I'm doing. Iron ingot, 4 duct tape, wooden plank, and a pack of nails. Let's go. Tell me I've got some iron ingots left. Iron ingot. Actually, I don't need all of them. So 1 iron ingot. 4 duct tape. I forget how many wooden planks. 4 iron ingots. 10 wooden planks. A pack of nails. This is what happens when you try and be smart and you can't remember what you need. Right, let's go and build ourselves another stove. By the time I get back in here, of course, this one will have done its cooking, but it's just driven me nuts once too often. Alright, I suppose while we're here, we'll build ourselves a combat workbench because I keep getting my tail kicked by monsters. So, thinking I might just put my combat workbench over here. I wish I knew how to turn these. I know, it drives me crazy. Because working in the rain is not a bad thing. Alright. Oh, look at this. A longsword. I need to find leather. Alright. I'm making it. I'm going to assume that a longsword actually does. Thank you. 1 XP for crafting. I made myself a whole longsword and you're just going to give me 1 XP. Alright, very quickly before we go to bed. So, the machete does 25 damage, 98% resistance, value of 60. Used to cut things. Or people. Oh no. This does 100. Oh wow. I might have to make some more and sell those. They look good. Alright, but on that note, guys, I'm going to leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.